All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to talk about Kris Tyson, Ava Kris Tyson, yet again, because as I told you in my last video, and as I told you in my last couple of live streams, when stuff like this hits the internet, every 24 hours, you are going to find an ungodly amount of stuff that is going to start coming out about the particular person, because now what ends up happening is people feel emboldened, right? And you got to sift through a lot of the BS in order to find the truth. And I found this particular video that was just posted not even about 30 minutes ago prior to filming this video, where someone is actually coming out with accusations even more against Ava Kris Tyson.
I said, hold up, wait a minute, something ain't right.
Now, just to catch you guys up who might be new finding my channel from this video, let's make it very clear. Ava Kris Tyson is a former employee of Mr. Beast, somebody who has been with Mr. Beast for a very long time, and there has been accusations levied against him about a month or so ago from a YouTuber called Prism42, who made a video about Ava Kris Tyson, exposing all the nonsense, and essentially it went mainstream a couple of days ago, and now the internet has been lit on fire. People are asking for heads. It is just rolling. It is crazy what's going on. Now we have another person that goes by the name of Nathan W. with a Twitter handle that says, "I'm Brain Freak." And it says, Ava Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast preyed upon me when I was 15 years old. This is my story. So let's get into this video, guys. But of course, before we do, if you are new here, just consider hitting that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it, and like the video to push us out into that YouTube algorithm. Let's play this video. Let's make sure the volume is up, and then we're going to react to it. Let's go. There's also a part 2, by the way, in the comment section. So let's do it.
Kris Tyson from Mr. Beast used me, manipulated me, and did very inappropriate things with me while I was about 15 years old. I was actually friends with Lava GS at the time, who is the main victim of Kris that everyone has been talking about these last few days, who claims he isn't a victim, but we all know he is, and we all know he probably got paid off. Not only that, but he's also under an NDA from when he worked for Mr. Beast Gaming for 2 years, and he tried to get me to join Mr. Beast Gaming himself, Lava. He's the one who actually sent me the contract and tried to get me to sign the NDA, at which point I ended our friendship because I knew they were just trying to silence me. Me and him were both initially involved in running Kris's Discord server, helping him set up his Twitch streams and moderating them.
Nate's calling me. Hey, what's up? You're on stream.
You just leaked your address. Please end your stream. As well as other technical back-end things that he needed help with. This Discord server that we were a part of had about 10 people in it, most of whom were minors. I'm not sure how they got in there, other than me and Lava. He won a giveaway and Kris invited him after that, and Kris invited me after I saw one of his tweets asking for help setting up a Garry's Mod server for the 10 million subscriber Mr. Beast video. This turned into us having lots of private conversations with Kris and playing video games with him for hours on end. Not only did we do a lot of unpaid work for him that he promised he would pay us for, he would also frequently bring up sexual topics that was definitely not appropriate to bring up around 15, 16-year-olds, especially with him being like, I don't know, 20, 21 years old. He would even go as far as linking me several different corn and hentai videos throughout the time of me talking with him. Not only that, but he had an NSFW bot in his Discord server before he made it public. So when it was just a private server, his little circle of minors. And he would use this NSFW bot to spam different corn images, alongside all these 15-year-olds. He would also frequently call me dad and daddy, as well as the others, which I guess we all kind of just took as a joke at the time. You have to think this is someone who we looked up to at the time, we idolized, we thought was the coolest person in the world, so they couldn't really do any wrong in our eyes. But looking back, I was definitely uncomfortable at being called...
Let's play part 2, and then I'm going to give you my thoughts on this. It's pretty wild stuff, man.
I was definitely uncomfortable at being called daddy by a 20-year-old. And even just thinking about it now, it's just uncomfortable. This server later went public and became his official Discord server, but before it did, he had me and Lava spend multiple days scrubbing this Discord server clean of all of the N-words he had sent in it, as well as his friends, as well as deleting the NSFW channels and making sure no one could see that he was spamming corn to minors. This story is so much bigger and runs so much deeper than any of you really realize, so if you want to hear more and you want a part 2, let me know. I was definitely...
So
Kris Tyson-
again, ladies and gentlemen, this is absolutely insane, okay? And obviously this guy has no reason to lie. And not only that, he has all... Well, let me not say he doesn't have a reason to lie. Everybody always has a reason to lie, right? But at the end of the day, he's providing evidence. He's providing proof about that. And he's showcasing exactly what was being said from Prism 42. It's the same exact story. Kris Tyson had a Discord server filled with minors. Now, I don't know why the fuck you got minors in your Discord server, especially when you have an NSFW account that is running pictures and whatnot in your Discord server. NSFW accounts have to usually be age verified if you make the channel an age verified channel, which means the person has to be 18 plus in order to access that channel and has to be verified through Discord. So either they're lying or Discord failed in some capacity or another. But I am sure, and I bet you all the money in the fucking world, that Kris Tyson absolutely knew that these people were minors. There is no doubt about it. He knew their age. He knew they were 14, Java, and this guy was 15 at the time. He knew it. He 100% knew it. Whether Mr. Beast knew it, that's a whole nother story. I want to go over this part right here. It says, from Chris, Merry Christmas to my boys, Lava GS and Nate. They've helped me out with my streams, Discord, and so many other things. Drop them a follow to show some Christmas cheer. Okay, so it looks like he is trying to essentially have this power dynamic where he is the one, and I've said this before. I have said this before. Lava is trying to say that none of this happened, right? Everybody else is saying it happened. He's the only one saying it didn't happen. And that's because of one of two things, right? He doesn't believe, or maybe he doesn't want to admit that he was actually groomed by Ava Kris Tyson, right? Maybe he doesn't want to admit that. And that's probably the case, considering that most people who are being groomed have no idea that it's even happening in the first place, because they're so young, they don't know what's actually happening from the adult that's trying to do this to them, right? So they end up growing up and thinking that, no, there's no way. This guy's my idol. I vitalized him. There's no way he would do something evil like this to me. There's no way. They have this mindset and they grow up with it, and it gets ingrained in their mind. That's where the word and the definition grooming comes from. So it's very clear that Java has 100, or Lava, whatever his name is, has 100% been groomed. There is no doubt about it, especially since his friend, right, the person who was essentially his right-hand man in the Discord server with Ava Kris Tyson at the time, is saying like, no, bro, this 100% happened. There is no doubt about it, and here's the proof. So again, we also have, you have a comment here. He was looking at Lego sets on the Walmart, and the delivery address was for pickup at Walmart, not his. Better to be safe than sorry, where he told him he leaked his essential, his address.
Private server, his little circle of minors. And he would use this NSFW bot to spam different corn images.
Now, that's insane. Again, keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, these NSFW bots can only go in age-restricted channels, which means you have to be 18 plus to be able to enter. I don't know if Discord has always had that kind of a rule. I believe they have, but think about it. If he's got all of these minors in his Discord server looking at these pictures from this bot, that means that they found a way. I'm sure it's probably easy, but they found a way to bypass the age verification and sneak their way in there. And Chris 100% knew about it. The moment he knew their age, he should have removed them from the fucking Discord. There's no reason why you should be having an army of minors running your Discord server for you. There's no reason, especially when you're making money like this, there's no reason for you to be promoting this kind of stuff to minors that you know are in your Discord server. There is zero reason for this to happen, and you know that is the case because he asked them to scrub everything before making the Discord public. So by scrubbing everything, that's enough proof for me that you got something to hide, which is exactly what's happening with Kris Tyson's Twitter page, because he scrubbed everything, right? He scrubbed his entire Twitter page and only left up the comments that he just recently made, fake apologizing. So we're going to see more examples of this over the coming days. I assure you it's going to get even crazier. So I'm going to keep an eye out for as much as I possibly can and report it to you, because I promise you, this is just a tip of the iceberg, bro. This whole Mr. Beast, Kris Tyson thing, this shit is going to go so deep, I think it's going to blow most people's minds. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you did enjoy it. If you did, consider leaving me a subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to like the video, comment, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Hypnotic out.